Welcome YouTubers back to my channel. It's been a long time since I have made a video, and there's a good reason for that. My father passed away over the winter, and it's been devastating to my family. So I want to talk about that and what to expect from the future. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Alright guys, so my dad, he passed away on December 17th of this year, unexpectedly, and it was hard to go through. I'm still struggling with it, but I finally came to terms, and I'm accepting the fact that I can't do anything about it. I mean, there are times when I was pleading for God, I would do this. I beg you, God, if you just give me my dad back, I promise to do this, or I promise to do that. I just wanted to change things. And it was the most painful thing I've ever gone through. My dad was 64. The crazy part was he was going to turn 65 on December 29th. And then Christmas obviously was December 25th, and he always came to my house every year for Christmas. It was just a very difficult time, especially also for my mother. I'll never forget the night. He officially died on December 17th. However, it was actually December 16th, right before the 17th that he died. My wife was sleeping, the phone rang, my mom called her from my dad's phone, and I was downstairs wrapping gifts and putting them away, and she kept telling me to sit down. She came down the stairs screaming and crying. I honestly thought that something happened to her family or one of her friends. I didn't know what was going on, but then when she told me to sit down, I said, no, I don't need to sit down, you can talk to me right now. And she told me to sit down again, and then again, and finally I sat down, and she told me. And yeah, she told me my dad had passed away, and it was such a shock. I fell to the floor and hit the floor. It was a hardwood floor, and to this day now, still, when I shake hands with people, I still get pains. I was supposed to get an MRI, but I'm sorry. My doctor told me, as I'm older now, things just aren't going to heal the same, so I'm not going to waste my money or time doing that. It was a shock, though. He lived in Pennsylvania, almost an hour and 45 minutes away, in the boondocks. I mean, it was an icy conditions. The roads were icy by my parents, and it took the EMT people over 30 minutes to get there, and by the time they got there, it was already too late. There's nothing they can do. My mom was doing CPR for 25 minutes. But I guess he had a catheterization done, and the nurses wanted to keep him overnight, but the doctors kept on trying to send him home. They kept him overnight. They sent him home the next day. He wasn't being completely truthful about everything that was going on, with how he was having a hard time breathing. And the doctor said if they knew what was going on, they would have kept him. There's a lot of backstory. He had one of his heart valves replaced 10 years ago with a pig valve, and it was supposed to be replaced again, but the doctors up here didn't really, or down over there where my parents were, I don't think they were on top of their game. There's a lot of things that I went through with questioning if this was done, if that was done, if my dad said this, that he would still be here. Even doctors in New Jersey that we spoke to said that a lot of things could have been done in a different way, and he might still be here. I am a Christian, so I believe that God has the time of death for everyone, and I struggle with the fact that, yes, he died, but if these things were done differently, these steps were taken, these things were done, that he would still be here. And there's times I still struggle with that. My childhood with him was rough. Many hurtful things that were done. Even to this day, there are still some things that I've had a lot of hurt over. And I never told him about how I felt because I did not want to hurt his feelings. And now that he's passed away, it's been very, very difficult for me because I want to get these feelings out to him and tell him how I feel. And I want to be able to forgive him and let him just know that I'm sorry for some of the things that I did, and I can't do that now. However, I'm just working through the process, and things are getting better now. As I grew older, got married, had kids, lived in my own place, our relationship got much better. We were really close. I talked to him quite a bit on the phone. There were still things that were frustrating, but either way, he's missed greatly. We used to play games online together. Like I said, talked on the phone all the time. Car rides are difficult because there's a lot of specific times I would call him when I was on the road, and I find myself still trying to dial his number and being like, oh wait. There are times when just I have a question, a technical question, or need help with something and just want to call him up for his advice. Or I used to, even life advice. He was like my best friend. He was my best friend. Yes, things were hard with childhood. And there are still a lot of things that were frustrating. But even as an adult, because the only time I seen him was on my kids' birthdays or holidays, really. I see my mom more in the last 2 months than I have seen my parents in 10 years since my kid's been alive. So just to let you know, like, what kind of frustrations there were with that. But I still consider him my best friend because I always had him to confide in and talk to and get advice from. So he will be missed greatly. Like I said, I'm still struggling with it, but not like I was before. Because before I was isolating myself, but I came to terms with what happened, that I can't change it, and now life just goes on. So during that time, I haven't really been into gaming, and I'm just starting to get back into it again. I haven't really been wanting to do too much, but I'm getting back into it again. So I just wanted to put up a video again and tell you I'm not done yet. And I had to step back for a while. I know the channel's small, but that's okay. Still want to tell the guys who are subscribed and gals just what's going on and what's going to happen in the future. I plan to put out more content. I have a lot of stuff in the last 2 months that has happened, video game related, that I would like to talk about, review, and things of that nature. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, being able to hear more about my life on a personal level. If that's not what you are interested in, too bad. But again, more content specifically related to video games will be coming out. I will not be doing it on a weekly basis like I was trying to before. The channel's just too small for that. I have too many responsibilities with my family. This is supposed to be for fun, no pressure. But I will be putting out videos again on a regular basis, just maybe not weekly. So I hope that's okay with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And please talk to me in the comments below.